Hey fam, it's me lakitiamarie and welcome back to my channel. So for dinner tonight I am cooking jambalaya and I am going to have a vegan portion for myself, and I'm pretty much just going to not include the meat in my portion of the jambalaya. Here is all of the seasonings that I'm going to be using to make this dish. As you can see, there is a whole bunch of seasonings here that you probably already have in your pantry, in your kitchen, which is why this recipe was ideal to make, because I really didn't have to buy anything additional. And the meat that I'm going to be using is this chicken sausage for my husband's portion of the jambalaya. And here are some of the seasonings. As you can see, these are regular seasonings: paprika, oregano, hot sauce, chipotle chili powder. I'm using the chipotle chili powder because I don't have cayenne powder. So if I had cayenne powder, I would be using that instead of chipotle, but that chipotle powder was really just to give a little bit of spice, and it was really good. The vegetable stock and the additional not chicken bouillon is for the rice portion of the meal. So here are the vegetables. We got onions, we got tomatoes, we got celery, we got garlic, and we got green peppers. So I'm going to be cooking these vegetables at different stages, and let's go ahead and get started. So initially I'm starting out with the green peppers, the onions, and the celery, and I'm just going to saute those up really good for about 3 minutes, and that's going to get really fragrant. And it was I can just smell all the flavor like almost immediately. And I did put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan to saute for 3 minutes. Okay, so once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and add in the tomatoes, the bay leaves, the Worcestershire sauce, the hot sauce, the garlic, and we're just gonna go ahead and stir that up really well. And I'm only gonna stir this up just for probably about a minute, just to make sure that everything is softened up a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and pour in my vegetable stock, because this is the part where I actually cook the rice. So I'm pouring that in, and you just pretty much follow the same directions as if you were cook just your rice normally without all the vegetables. So I think I did like 2 cups of rice and like 4 cups of vegetable stock. And then I'm gonna add the additional vegan bouillon cube just to give it that extra flavor. I always like to add bouillon cubes to my rice. So I'm going to just stir this all up, bring it back to a boil, and then once I bring it back to a boil, I'm gonna turn the heat down to low and let it simmer and cook for 15 minutes. All right, so while my rice is cooking, as you can see here, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the meat portion, which is the chicken sweet Italian sausage that I'm going to put in my husband's portion of the jambalaya. And here are the seasonings that I'm going to use for the chicken. I'm using garlic powder, sea salt, the chipotle chili ground powder, as you can see here, and then I'm going to use some thyme, some black pepper, the oregano, and then also paprika. So those are the seasonings that I'm going to use to cook the chicken. And if you want, you can use shrimp as well, but I just chose to use chicken only. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking that. Okay, so now that the chicken is completely ready, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump it into the pot of rice. And when I tell you, my kitchen was just filled with so much flavor. It smelled so good in my kitchen. As you can see, the food is steaming up the lens of the camera because it smells so good, guys. OMG. I wish YouTube had the scratching smell technology so you can smell it, because it smells so good. It smells so good. But yeah, here's a little peek of what it looks like. And then I just put some just a rice portion to the side for myself. At this point, I hadn't decided if I was going to add some vegan meat to it, but I really didn't. So I just ate the rice just like this as is. And when I tell you, it was amazing. It was so amazing. And this was a really simple recipe to do. The longest part of this recipe was just chopping up all my vegetables, and once all the vegetables was chopped up, it was pretty much done, and it took no time to cook. As you can see, the longest time was just cooking the rice. So yeah, guys, this is it. Here's a final look at our dishes. It was really good. My husband loved it. And yeah, if you guys have tried this recipe, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If there's something that I missed and something you like to add to your jambalaya, leave that in the comment section below as well. Let me know so I can add that ingredient the next time. So yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you for dinner next time. Talk to you guys later. Peace.